station with local news at 6:30. You're watching Fox 17 News.
Welcome back. I'm Christian Frank.
And I'm Janice Allen. It's a case out of Mecosta County that made national headlines. A man charged with a 5-year felony just for passing out jury rights flyers on the sidewalk outside of a courthouse.
Little booklets. And today it was his turn in court. Fox 17's Dana Chiklis broke that story back in 2015 and has more from Big Rapids tonight.
This is a unique First Amendment case that we first uncovered with big implications. It shows us perhaps our limitations of our First Amendment free speech rights. Keith Wood is on trial today. Opening arguments began just before noon. He's accused now of jury tampering.
And I truly believe in my heart of hearts I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't break the law.
Exclusively speaking on camera to Fox 17, December 2015, the father of 7 and former pastor Keith Wood says he was shocked when he was arrested November 24th that year, passing out these flyers on jury rights outside the Mecosta County Courthouse the day of another man's trial. Wednesday, Wood's trial began.
This is a trial about whether the defendant, Mr. Wood, broke the law by attempting to influence the decisions of jurors in a specific case.
Do we have the right to speak freely and express our opinions when it's not directed at a specific case? That's what this is about. That's what this case is about.
Wood, originally charged with a 5-year felony, now on trial for the 1-year misdemeanor, attempting to influence a jury or some of these prospective jurors back late November 2015.
Handed me the pamphlet and said, "Do you know what your rights is as the juror?"
The defense pointed out the pamphlets don't mention anything about the case Wood is accused of tampering with, but discuss jury rights. For instance, some that are debated and not usually read by judges, like jurors voting their conscience. This sergeant was offered a pamphlet, and though she said Wood was blocking the sidewalk, it wasn't clear who was a possible juror that day.
I didn't know who was a juror, sir, and who was not a juror, so.
Though Judge Peter Jaklovic said he was very concerned when he saw some of his jury pool with pamphlets in the courtroom.
My concern was that obviously this appeared to me to be an effort to bring in information to the jury's attention that wasn't through the witness stand.
The judge then stepping into the hall with the county prosecutor, this deputy saying he was told to bring Wood inside and arrest him.
He was asked if he was the one passing out the pamphlets. He said yes, and I was told to arrest him for jury tampering.
This is an interesting case in many ways. For instance, it's a case within a case, discussing whether Wood's actions tampered with that other case that day back in November of 2015. We also learned today that those prospective jurors were never seated, and that case never went to trial, ending with a plea deal that day. We'll be here tomorrow when this trial resumes. We're in Mecosta County. Dana Chiklis, Fox 17 News.
A driver has been found not guilty in the death of a Michigan State Police trooper who was hit and killed while on motorcycle patrol. Trooper Chad Wolf was killed while on his BMW, dragged nearly 4 miles.